Imagine being abandoned by your own mother at only 9 months old and constantly called good for nothing by your adoptive father. These are a few of the hurdles Larry Ellison would have to overcome in life. Despite being dealt a bad hand, Larry would still go on to create the biggest database management system in the world. This is the story of how Larry Ellison went from hardships to being named the 8th richest man in 2022. Lawrence Joseph Ellison was born on August 17, 1944 in the Bronx to a single mother, Florence Spellman. At the tender age of 9 months, Larry contracted pneumonia. Larry's mother would send him to Chicago to be raised by her aunt and uncle who would adopt Larry and give him the last name Ellison. Larry is quoted as saying, "My dad just said right before dinner, 'Oh, by the way, you are adopted and we're having meatloaf tonight,' a testament to the poor relationship with his father. He enrolled into the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign in pre-med to become the doctor his uncle wanted him to be. But after the death of his adoptive mother in his sophomore year, Larry withdrew despite being named Science Student of the Year. He would then enroll in the University of Chicago but would drop out once again after just one term. At the age of just 22, Larry would leave his hometown of Chicago and head west to sunny California. Ellison would briefly work in Amdal in 1973, but it didn't take long for him to leave and go work at Impax instead. It was at Impax that Ellison would be part of the team tasked to work on Project Oracle, funded by the CIA. The agency wanted a new way to store and retrieve vast amounts of foreign intelligence. The current method of using reel-to-reel tape was not feasible for the CIA, and Impax wasn't as up to the challenge as Larry would turn out to be. He would leave Ampex and start his own company, Software Development Labs, with his friend and talented programmer, Bob Miner. There was still one problem. The company didn't have any product to take to market, but all this would change as one day while reading an IBM research paper, Larry would have his eureka moment, a relational database. The idea was to have all the information in a format that makes it easy to search for and find information. Together with Bruce Scott and a few other colleagues from Apex, SDL began to work on the software. During this time, the company officially ditched its old name and adopted the name Oracle from the CIA project. Oracle would officially launch their database as Oracle version 2, since Larry believed that customers are less likely to buy version 1, as version 1 software is known for being buggy. However, the databases would describe the version as the Roach Motel, for databases by 5th Oracle employee Stuart Feigen. This was because data would go in but never come out. During its early stages, Oracle used aggressive sales techniques which would cause a free fall of Oracle stock. It would take a painful restructuring of the company to get Oracle back afloat, but with the help of business executive and strategist Ray Lane, Oracle would continue its constant rise in the next few years and be solid enough to survive the burst of the dot-com bubble. Ellison's ambition and obsession with beating Bill Gates to the world's richest man would get the better of him. Oracle would try to step into the consumer device market with the network computer to take on the popular PC. Unfortunately, the network computer was ahead of its time and thus would end Oracle's attempt in the consumer space. To get to the top, Oracle would have to do something they avoided for as long as they could, buying the new companies through acquisition. Bloomberg reports that Ellison would spend close to $54 billion to acquire 52 companies within 5 years. His biggest acquisition would be in 2009 when he would acquire Sun Microsystems for $7 billion. Eventually, in 2014, Ellison would appoint Mark Hurd and Safra Catz as co-CEO of Oracle after purchasing luxury items such as a yacht named Musashi, 2 fighter jets, a fleet of supercars, million-dollar mansions, and of course the crown jewel, Lanai, Hawaii's 6th largest island. Saying that Larry Ellison would beat the odds to become one of the wealthiest men would be an understatement. The determination he showed to be the best at everything he set his mind to was a driving force behind his success. A testament to all that you don't need to just sit back down when you've been dealt a bad hand. there's always a chance for a comeback. Thanks for watching.